Good morning. Things are coming along. Hi, Momo. You want to sit? You want to sit? Good girl. Things are coming along. So much is getting done. So much has changed. This part 2 about to go crazy. Where you going?
Hot girl walk.
Hey, yo!
Is this like a good outfit or whatever?
You are styling. She's gonna be the hottest girl at the walk. Love you. Good morning. Oh. Good morning. Today is the Miami Hot Girl Walk. I'm particularly curious to see like what the vibes of this one are. This is my hometown. So far I've done New York and LA. It's like so weird doing this like where I grew up in the most exciting way. My family's gonna be there, like my aunt's picking me up. We're all riding with the cousins. Like it's just so cool to have like everyone. I asked my dad to be Lua's dog handler. Because I am doing this walk pregnant. I mean, the last walk I did was pregnant. Nobody knew. And it was just a different vibe because like I had just found out like I wasn't showing at all. So it still didn't even feel real to me. Like I knew that I was, but I still couldn't like process it. And it wasn't like as intense. Like now I'm like extremely pregnant. So this is a completely different vibe. But like now I'm 25. And the last time I lived in Miami before now, I was 17. I'm not gonna do the math on that because I'm gonna need to use my fingers. Yo, finger math is so underrated. Like, it may look dumb, but my fingers never do me wrong. Like, I count with my fingers every time and I always get the math right. So I'm gonna keep doing this makeup. I'm listening to a podcast right now. Yo, listening to a podcast while doing your makeup is the most therapeutic experience. Like, I don't know, music, it hits. Like, I don't know, music is more fun, like, before you go out. But, like, when you're just completing a task and you have a podcast in the background and you feel like you're part of the combo, but you're not having to put any effort towards an actual combo, incredible. I take back, oh my God. I take back literally everything I said. Oh, it's a good idea to listen to a podcast. Like, when you actually have to be somewhere, a podcast is actually the worst idea. Like, let's listen to a podcast. Like, no. I'm just balls deep in the podcast, forgetting about real life responsibilities. Maria. Oh. Alright, let's go to the hot girl walk. Yeah. Everybody's outfits, like they're good. That's my favorite part of these walks is seeing the fits because the girls pop. Oh my gosh, hi! I never felt like I was like a workout girly before. The Insta baddies were there like lifting heavy weights and I just never thought that I could be involved in like, I don't know, like I didn't think that there was a place for me in the workout world. And with 12-3-30, I've been able to build something into my routine that makes me feel like I can be in charge of my physical, my mental, feel good about myself. And I know you guys have similar stories. So it's cool to meet you. Don't be shy, meet each other. I get DMs every day from people from New York, people from LA. Like I made friends on that walk. And it's like weird. It's hard to make friends in big cities. And this is a cool way to like make friends, meet people. Thank you for coming. I'm excited. Let's hang, let's walk. We're gonna get our steps in. I did this walk before, like last week. It's gorge. Like I was taking pics and it's like, there's some good spots over there. So like the Instagram's about to be popping. Like don't worry, I got you.
I love you.
I'm so glad that there's a mirror in this room. Because now I can get dressed and try on my fits without having to go anywhere. Oh damn, I just realized that the wall isn't painted white behind here. Okay, so that's gonna have to be painted to match.
Maybe we can glue it onto the wall. Okay.
We love the green in here, by the way. We're so glad.
Right. It looks good. And it looks good that it was like fully to like the outside
all the
as
way,
well.
yeah. How are we doing? Cheers. Morning coffee hits so different. Hi, Momo, come here. Oh, look, Momo, I'm drinking out of the mug with your face. Honestly, this is my favorite mug. So much has gotten done around here. I have a lot to show you. Like, this place is really coming together and it's looking really freaking cute. Yesterday, not my day. It's like the first actual nauseous pregnancy day that I had. Also, usually I don't let TikTok comments get to me. But there was this one fucking comment this weekend and I was like upset about it. I don't know if it was the hormones or what, but it was this girl being like, and she really didn't have bad intentions. Like, she was actually kind of nice. But she was like, oh my God, every single post right now is about you being pregnant. Like, stop acting like it's relatable to be 25 and pregnant. Like, we're all not. Or like something like that. And I was like, whoa. Like, I don't know, for whatever reason, that was the one that like got me. And all the comments were like coming to my defense and like slay for that. But I was like, wait, T, like, I mean, I try, I don't know. In my head, I'm like, well, I try to mix up my content. Like, I've been posting about this apartment. I've been posting about the wedding. Like, I've been posting actually about a fucking variety of things, A. And B, I was like, wait, but is, like, what she's saying, like, has truth to it? Like, I get it. Like, what if it is giving, like, we get it, you're pregnant. But, like, what else am I supposed to fucking talk about? But anyways, I had a great conversation with Henny about it, and he was like, first of all, we don't owe anybody anything. Like, all we signed up for was to authentically document, like, life, and if, like, that's just all I personally signed up to do. So, like, if this is the chapter of my life that I'm in, like, girly pop, like, strap in, like, if you don't like it, don't watch, and then catch me later. But it did make me sad, and I was like, why is this comment affecting me like this? And then Henny gave me, like, a whole pep talk. And now I'm good. But am I? Because I was just about to talk about like month 7 pregnancy and I'm like, what if this is intense? Like, what if everybody watching this is not pregnant? Which is very likely because how many people could be pregnant at once? And you guys are like my age. So you guys are probably not getting pregnant for another 5-10 years, which was my plan too. It's so funny, but like, wow, I really like looking back at this. It's just so funny how my life has transpired because I really believed that if you skipped a day of birth control and you took 2 the next day, you were golden. I'm so glad that this is happening though. Like, I truly am. Yo, last night was crazy town. It's so weird. Okay, yeah, you know what? I am gonna talk about being pregnant because it's what's happening. Last night was so bonkers. Like, I don't even know how to describe this. And if you've already gone through this, you're gonna know. But if you haven't, and you're one of those that's like, I wonder what it's gonna be like to actually be pregnant, because that was me. I couldn't even imagine it. I couldn't even fathom it. Like, the second I found out I was pregnant, actually, I looked down at my stomach, which was still obviously like nothing showing. And I was just like grossed out and like freaked out by the idea of what was to come. Like, it's a freaky thing to imagine. Anyways, last night I'm laying on the couch, I'm laying in bed, and I feel him everywhere in my stomach all at once, and I'm like, how is this possible? Like, at first you feel it and it's like teensy, like you feel a teensy little thing, like you feel like this on your insides, like as if you swallowed a rat and didn't chew. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, that's the best way I could describe it. Like, if you swallowed a rat and didn't chew, you would feel like a little, like, you know, you would feel it. What I felt last night was I was feeling things here and here and here at the same time. And I'm like, how is it possible for him to be everywhere? And that's what it's giving. Like, you feel the baby get big. Like, he's legit huge. Like, I'm feeling this shit and I'm like, wow, like there's a man inside. That sounds wrong. But anyways, good morning. Cheers. Hot girl walk was so incredible. Oh my God, I have to tell you a story that you're not even gonna believe me. But believe me, because why would I make this up? And I am gonna walk through this place and give you the full update and show you like everything that's come in. So many things have come in. So many things have gotten installed. This place looks sick. So story time. I'm at the walk and there's this girl and she looks honestly similar size stomach to me. Like, she didn't look that much bigger than me. And she tells me that she's, I don't even know how many centimeters dilated currently at the walk. Like her birthing process like had started. And she was just at the walk, at the hot girl walk, like, yeah, I'm giving birth at this hospital. Like, so in my head, I'm like, are you going there next? Like, what? And that fuck, she was chilling. She was so excited. She's like, I'm excited. Like, could you, like, what? It was giving like curb walking at the hot girl walk. Like, the girl was fully, I wish I remembered her name. I don't even know if I asked her for her name. I think I was just too in shock to process anything. I have a picture with her. You crazy lady, I love ya. So that happened. Oh, also, we were gonna do a baby moon, honeymoon vibe. We were gonna go to, what's it called? St. Lucia, something like that. And just too many things happened. I think we're gonna not do it, to be honest. There's a lot going on, like getting this place together. And then we just did our wedding and that was destination. So like thinking about getting on a plane right now and like going to another country and like, it just feels excessive. It feels like doing the most. And like, you know, when you want to just sit down and chill, like I'm in my nesting era. I'm not trying to get on a plane and go to St. Lucia right now. Like I'm trying to like set up this home and like get the fucking baby room ready. And like, I don't think we're going to have a baby moon, honeymoon. Like we will one day, but I'm not in any type of rush. I guess let me show you around this apartment. So where I'm sitting right now is going to be how do I even say, like, what's the right word for this? Conversation station. I like that. Where I'm sitting right now is gonna be a conversation station, baby. So we have this rug that just came in. It's gorgeous. Like having a rug in a space makes it so cozy. Like I just lay on here. There's this rug, and it was like, what's it called? Made in Morocco, so it's fancy. This table, which is thrifted, and I love the little gold details on it. It's like a marble top, gold details. Getting gems like this thrifted adds so much character to a place. Like, aren't you obsessed? I love her. This is also thrifted, and the black little twirly thingies look so cute with this mirror, but the space is super, super incomplete right now. There's gonna be 2 chairs here, like 2 beautiful chairs to sit. And I feel like this place is giving super entertainery home vibes, which I'm really happy about, because the thing with Miami is we actually have a lot of friends here, a lot of family here. So we want to be hosting here and inviting people over. Like when we lived in Arizona, we had a couple friends, but it's not like we had friends over all the time. We weren't hosting, we weren't entertaining. And having a space to do that is super exciting. This is gonna be sick. I'll pop the chairs up on the screen so you get a visual of what this is gonna look like. Hello, that's just so gorgeous, and it faces this view. So imagine like you come over, we have some cocktails ready for you. You're staring at this view, like gorge. But I can't wait till I can drink a cocktail. I think my first cocktail when I come back to life, no, when I give birth, is gonna be the grapefruit smash. Yo, I have been craving. Kitchen update. This light finally got switched out. This new light looks so amazing. It reminds me of my favorite sushi restaurant in Miami, actually, Makoto. They have a bunch of this vibe all over the place, and it reminds me of it, but this one's actually way cuter. At night, it's gorgeous because it doesn't give off too much light. It's actually a really dim light. Just for you to remember, this is what was here. She had to go. This also just got put in, but this light is temporary. And this also just got built, but it's kind of tiny. I don't think it's big enough for this space. When I saw it online, this is from Target, it looked a lot bigger. Now, I probably should have kept the measurements in mind, or at least looked at the measurements now that I see it here because it's tiny. So I'm guessing that's gonna be changed, to be honest. And this vinyl checkered moment is what's gonna be put in as the backsplash. It's not an actual backsplash, but once it's put in, it'll look like one. I'm trying to show you to like catch the vibe. It'll look like that. Wait, that looks really pretty. And then don't forget that these countertops are gonna be black. So So all the colors are gonna work together super nicely. This kitchen at night is such a vibe. Like in the day, it's also cute, but at night, like when you're just sitting here having convos, these lights are pretty dim and there's just like nice bright colors around. It's super, super enjoyable to be in this space. There's been some progress in the living room also. This black marble dining table just came in. This was ordered in white and initially it was supposed to be white. They sent the black one by mistake, but I love it. Like, I'm not mad at it at all. So this marble table kind of slays. The only drama with this table is though that it came broken. So I'm gonna have to get her replaced, but honestly, till then, it's just so nice living with a dining table because it really switches the whole vibe of being in a new place. Like, you don't feel like you're just like still in the moving process when you're eating off a teensy little table every night. Like, this feels like we live here. Also, something to keep in mind, I have to do a whole process for this, but that's honestly, I have a little bit of time. I was told that you should get tables without cornered edges because when your kids like get bigger, they can like bump their head into it and like crack it open, whatever. So we love a rounded table moment for that. And also at some point, I haven't done this yet, at some point I'm gonna have to get every big piece of furniture drilled into the wall because apparently super dangerous, but kids will like get crushed by cabinets, drawers, like just furniture will like fall on kids. So at some point I have to like get everything drilled in the wall. What else can I show you? Oh my God, this side table. This side table is like the hot side table. I had no idea. I just went and got my hair done. I don't know if you could tell. I mean, I'm sure you could tell, but I just went to like the trendy bougie Miami salon. Like it's like where the hotties go get their hair done, allegedly, apparently. I don't know. I'm new here, but IGK, whatever. That's like where the hot tots go get their hair did. So I went and I see at every hair station, literally all over this like trendy salon, my fucking side table. And that's how I knew I have the bad bitch side table. I'll link it for you. I'll link all these like new things that I'm showing you in the description if you want to call. So it's this hunter green color and it's really, really heavy. Like when you go to pick it up, it feels like it weighs a ton. And that's my favorite because that's what makes furniture feel bougie. Like when it's just like so heavy, it feels like it can break your foot. I'm obsessed. And this is the it table. Little did I know. I'll see if I can link her for you. I'm like trying to show you how heavy it is, but it's not really something you can show in a video. Oh shit, I forgot that I didn't screw it in the right way. I like lost the bolts to it. Like gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I've already shown you this chair, but like, oof, I'm obsessed with her. She's from Lulu in Georgia. I will link her. And we got this vintage thrifted lamp. Super cute, super funky. Just adds like a pop of fun into this space. I've already told you how much I obsess over big, 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 oversized rugs in spaces. When a rug is just huge and it takes up like the whole room, it gives me bougie vibes. It gives me luxury. Like it just feels so bougie. I don't know. It's just one of those things that I love. There's a big rug coming for this space. It's gonna take up this whole area. And it's green. So you know the rug that I showed you over there in the conversation station? That one has a lot of pinks to it. So this one being green is gonna look really nice. It'll play off the blacks. It'll feel more masculine. It'll feel nice and it'll really like play out. Because imagine if like there was just a pink rug there and nothing else. I don't want this space to feel too pink and dainty and like girly pop zone. So like this huge thing being a nice, warm, deep green with these dark tables, the green side table, it'll really bring a nice balance to this space. Yesterday, the couch was pushed back, the coffee table being here, it just feels like home. We're watching our shows. It's feeling cozy in here, it's feeling homey. We watched Succession last night. Succession? Oof. I mean, I don't need to tell you about Succession. It's like one of the top shows like ever. Like everybody watches Succession, but like bomb. Another thing I've been watching recently, The Idol. Ugh, it's like so hard because I cringe half the time so bad. But other times it's enjoyable and it's shot in a cool way, and I love the choice of Anna's in it. Like, that's fun and different. Lily Rose Depp is just so gorgeous. Like, I'm captivated by her beauty. It's the Weeknd that throws me off. Like, it's just him. Like, I don't know. Like, I love his music, but I just seeing him in this light, it's just, I don't know if I needed to see the Weeknd in this light, because now I see him and I'm just like, ugh, like I get a little like skeeved. Like, I get the ick. And like Lily Rose was like singing, she was like, yeah, yeah, and I was cringing so bad. So it's like one of those shows that you like watch and you're like, okay, and then you just like turn it off. I don't even think I made it through the episode. What are your thoughts? Also, now that we're talking about good things to watch, I mean, I went to the movie theaters for this. And like, when did we go to the movie theaters in 2023? I went to the movie theaters to see No Hard Feelings, and apparently so did everybody else, because that movie theater was packed. It was amazing. It was such a good movie. It was also hard to watch at times because it was so cringy and like so awkward, but I think they really made that intentionally. Like, at least you feel something. Like, there was moments where I went with my sister and my little cousins, and it was all four of us girls, and there was just times in the movie where we were like squeezing each other, like cringing so hard, but they wanted us to feel cringy. It wasn't cringy because it was a cringy movie. It was cringy because they wanted you to cringe. So there's a big difference in that. Okay, let me show you the baby room. Let me just keep going on with this tour. Let me cut myself off because I could talk about like shit you should watch forever, and then we're just gonna get really off topic. So the baby room is coming along. The mural on the ceiling is getting painted. I mean, right now obviously it's still blue, white, and gray, but the airplanes are gonna have color. And I'm just really excited. It's so cute that we're doing this on the ceiling, because if you're laying in your crib and looking up, like, this is what you're looking at. I don't want him to look up and just see white boring. I want him to be stimulated. Like, how freaking adorable. I have this conspiracy theory, and I could be completely tripping, but like, I don't know. Also, moms usually know, like, they have like that instinct, and my instinct is telling me that the OBGYN, like, they kind of just, I don't know, there was like some drama with guessing my due date because they do it by your last period, and I didn't really get my period. Like, I didn't get it regularly ever, and like I really just didn't get it in general. So when I was booking those first appointments, I was like, oh, my last period was, and I would say something arbitrary just for them to see me, like, get me in the appointment. I'm like, who cares? Like, I think I just made up some random shit on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, like, just for them to see me in the office. And that's where they got my due date from. But I have a feeling that this baby's coming sooner than my due date. Also, when I went in for my anatomy scan, which, by the way, an anatomy scan is like a super in-depth ultrasound where they like look at the details and make sure everything's measuring correctly. Oh my God, did I tell you that at that scan they told me he's in the 80th percentile for like his limbs? Like, he's a big boy. They told me at that scan that he's measuring so big that he'll probably come around 10 days earlier than anticipated. But I have a feeling, I don't know, I just have this instinct that he's gonna come like a lot earlier. Also, I've heard other people say that the first one tends to stay in there cooking for longer. Like, they'll make it to like 40 weeks, 41 weeks, because it's like your first one and they're chilling and like they take their time. But I have a feeling that, I don't know, I just have a feeling. So anyways, we gave ourselves a lot of time for this room because we're like, we have time. It'll be months till he gets here. But my little conspiracy theory keeps me up at night because I'm like, no, he's going to come any second. Which is not the case. It's not logical. I don't know if the construction's going to be too loud here for me to film. But, and this hallway by the front door is painted this light blue color. It's like light blue all the way down, and you're just gonna have to trust the process on this because I know there's a lot of funky colors being painted all around, but like, trust me, it's gonna look good. And each one of these crown molding squares is gonna be one vintage piece of art, and I just think it's gonna give the hallway like a homey, cozy feel.